Yo, man, it's got to be that real hip-hop feel, man. Get these levels right. All right, something like...
You will now go back to when rap music had hard beats, when it was called hip-hop.
Live in the Cipher! Oh, Wednesday night, gotta get it right. Live in the Cipher, chills on the mic. You got cash, I'm worth it, pay me. You can't outfox me, so say that for Jamie. BKS1radio.com. Hot like fire, kids, so ring me along. Got the industry corner with our own damn opinions. No Serato, it's authentic. When late night is spinning, the truth, the real. Hip-hop ain't dead, and if it was, we resurrected it. It's back to the essence, the bare essential. Storm Norm is the leader, we call him the general. Smooth P and Ghost, we rate and review. So if you're scared to spit the 16, don't come through. Ooh! Represent the real hip-hop. Represent the real hip-hop. Represent the real hip-hop. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for the hottest hip-hop show on the net, live in the Cipher, baby. You got my man, Chill Mr. Keep It Real, Ladies Love, Smooth P, Short Fuse, DJ Late Night, and your man, Storm Norm the General, on BKS1Radio.com, where we represent the real hip-hop.
You. Let's get it. You know you at. You on the official Live in the Cipher show, BKS1 Radio. We are in the building, baby.
Representing real hip-hop.
Yes, we are in the building. Got a lot to talk about. Let's just introduce the squad. First and foremost, shout out to everybody watching BKS1 Radio TV. We on Twitch, Facebook, all of that. Share it out. Got a lot to talk about, and we want to hear from y'all as well. Let's introduce the squad. All the way to my right.
Yo, what up? It's Mr. Keep It Real.
Yes.
In the building.
Yes. Chill, Mr. Keep It Real.
You.
All right. And the man with the plan, and we always understand. We call him what?
Smooth P, Ladies Love, in the building, y'all. In the building.
Smooth P. All right. And Mr. AKA himself.
Short Fuse, a.k.a. the Ghost.
AKA the Ghost. AKA.
And the man in the middle, who got the funky dope riddle, we call him the one and only.
Listen, I'm just humbly Storm Norm the General. Peace and blessings to everybody. We're going to talk about it tonight. We want to try to keep it 100. Also, if you want to call in and comment, the phone lines are open at 646-233-1302. You know where you at. The Live in the Cipher show. All right? I can hear that, brother. Couldn't hear him? Say something, Chad.
1, 2. Can y'all hear me? We good.
All right, we're going to make it work. Y'all share. Y'all brothers. All right. Y'all brothers. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. Shout out to Erica Brown. Shout out to Ingrid Judge on the check-in. Shout out to Grand G. Shout out to Denise. Shout out to Mal. Shout out to Measles. Measles, what's good, my dude? Shout out to Derek Skinner. Yes. Shout out to Sam C. Everybody on the check-in. All right, let's get right into the building and talk about some things, man. Again, peace and blessings to everybody. I'm about to get my dude's mic right while the fellas hold it down.
All right, so let's get into What's the first story we want to get to? What
you want to talk about?
What's the juiciest?
See, we got pictures to come up, so we have to show. The juiciest stories got pictures coming up.
Oh, how we doing? I'm doing all right. You know what? How am I doing this week? Today is...
You came in on a little rant. You was going off on...
Yeah.
Everybody.
No, I'm just trying to think of how, like, this week started. I know last week was a horrible week for me. This week been all right, though. This week's been a little different. But some more deaths, unfortunately. People passing, just dropping like flies. My niece's funeral is on Friday, and
man.
it's just a lot of stuff going on,
bro.
man. Yeah, man. I mean, but this week has been a better week.
But you good, bro?
I'm good.
All right.
Good. I'm
As long as
alive.
you good.
I'm alive.
Fuse, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Chill, you good? You all right?
Yeah, we good. Testing, that's better. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
absolutely.
All right, I'm here now.
Yeah, I'm good. So, all right, so let's get this thing on and popping. So a lot's been going on, and I want y'all to be honest, because y'all always are. Y'all the realest, the realest we know when it comes to commenting on certain things. All right? So now, I want to go right into who we can mess with. Let's talk about Mano.
Wow.
Mano's been the hot subject of the day because of what he said
That is smells.
on the air at a podcast interview, and it caught a lot of attention, caught a lot of flack. Now, you can be on both sides of the coin. Some people said, there's nothing wrong with what he said, that's how he feel. And a lot of people say, yo, why did he say that? And they went into this whole spiel. So let's just talk about what he said. Let me run the clip.
Please.
Let me get this clip ready for y'all. Hold on. We gonna come right with it. Right.
I like Mano too. Mano's dope.
And I got it
Where'd
right.
you hear this shit, bro?
Here we go.
I like to play like a runaway slave.
Okay.
I like to play like
Kunta.
a disobedient slave with a white woman.
So tell me like what you say. Yes, master. I was sorry.
It's two of them. Like it's like me getting whooped, right?
You get whooped?
It's like I play like you whipping, but most of them don't want to play like that. This is.
There's like what white woman goes along with this?
They don't want to play like that. They don't.
Okay.
This is my. It's like, listen, you're gonna act like your master's. Your master's wife.
And I'm the runaway.
And I just got whooped by Massa for eyeballing
okay.
me. But the whole time you've been really, you liked it.
Anyway.
You've been eyeballing me. I like to be like a runaway slave.
Okay, no. Mano. Oh my God.
I like to play like a runaway slave.
Okay.
I like to play like a disobedient slave with a white woman.
So tell me like what you say. Yes, master. I was sorry.
It's two of them. Like it's like me getting whooped, right?
You get whooped?
It's like I play like you whipping, but most of them don't want to play like that. This is.
There's like what white woman goes along with this?
They don't want to play like that. They don't.
Okay.
This is my. It's like, listen, you're gonna act like your master's wife.
And I'm the runaway.
And I just got whooped by Massa for eyeballing me. But the whole time you've been really, you liked it. You've been eyeballing me. I like.
All right, cool.
Y'all don't know. Y'all can't take a joke.
Yeah, all right. All right, hold on. How many
Did that
think
joker try to say y'all can't take a joke?
Listen, I'm gonna keep it 100. There's some people. I was looking at a lot of comments, and some people's like, well, if that's his fantasy, there's nothing wrong with that.
Bro, he's about to have white women lined up around the block.
You find something wrong with what he said? Fuse?
I don't get into all that playing. Like I don't get it. But like I said, if it's his fantasy, it's his fantasy. That's just, people have some weird things for that to do.
Come on, man.
I mean, I don't get it.
You go first.
Nah, I'm a kind of surprise y'all on this.
You play runaway slave.
No, I don't. But
okay.
I get. Listen, man. Is it offensive to some people? His fantasy, but it is what it is. It's the same thing when we say a comedian. When you go to a comedy show, you got to expect it to be jokes and don't take it seriously. Again, Let's stop being so thin-skinned and not understand it. That's his fantasy.
I don't take it as a.
He ain't no real slave.
Rabbit ass mind.
I don't take it as offensive.
I ain't got no problem with that. I got no problem with what he's saying.
I just think you can role play, and you could do fantasy stuff all you want, but come on, man, we got to do better than that.
One other thing,
your fantasy is to act like you a runaway slave that just got your ass
beat
whipped
by
Massa for eyeing the forbidden fruit white woman wife.
Wait.
Nigga,
let me say something real quick. Let me say something real quick, and then Storm, you can take it from here.
Damn.
Number one, he is not showing anything toward the white master as far as the guy. His fantasy is with the woman. It's a sexual act. We got some freaky people. Now, if he made a mistake, he shouldn't have necessarily put it out publicly. That's what D.L. Hughley was saying to Will Smith. When you put stuff out publicly, you gotta expect there's going to be repercussions to what you said.
Facts.
Now, me, I don't have a problem, but Storm, let me hear your side of it.
Well, let's read some comments. So, Derek Skinner said, some things are better left unsaid.
Facts.
Can we clap it up for that?
Absolutely.
I thought I said that earlier.
Never said.
Listen, if you really feel that way, bruh, don't say that.
Knock yourself out.
Man, come on. Don't say that publicly.
Don't tell nobody else.
Ingrid said he probably wants black women to submit to him while he submits to a white woman after being whipped by a white man. Yeah. Save him, Ingrid. Mal said, "Wow, I'm with you on the wow, bruh." Denise said, "Wow, no joke. He's backpedaling. It's his truth." Yes. Yeah. Come on, man. It's like, listen. Here's the whole thing. With rappers and when we do these interviews and whatever like that. It's just like when the whole thing with Jim Jones and his mama. You know what I'm saying? When his mother said she taught Jim Jones how to kiss.
Yeah.
And she kissed him in the mouth or whatever. And then everybody went buck wild or whatever. Like, listen, if that is the case or whatever, I just think some things are really better left unsaid.
If
you don't want the public scrutiny, if you don't want to be ridiculed, if you don't want there to be a meme the next day with you on Roots, Mano, with you on Roots, in Kizzy, and whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want no memes and whatever like that coming out about you, it's just certain things, man. It's like, and to have a fantasy like that, I don't know. So you saying it's normal. If that's your fantasy, that's your fantasy.
And yeah, I'm gonna say that because there's some things that are worse. Like, we just don't know.
How many times Master beat you, Chill?
So let me say this. You know, whipping and balls and chains and stuff like that is a fetish.
Yes.
So getting whipped that's just what it is. Some people enjoy bondage, things of that nature. This is just another level of him not having the police doing it, but maybe he taking it to another level. But I do agree with this. Mano, if that's your thing, stick your ground to it. Cause you ain't no slave. I know you're not a slave. I do know that in my mind, I think he's a proud black man. I'd like to think that he is. You know what I'm saying? But I don't got a problem with it. I don't. That's his fantasy.
But once again, 1 second, Storm.
Okay.
Once again, this is what I'm gonna have to say about that. Okay, that's fine if that is your prerogative. Keep that shit to yourself. That's just like the whole LGBT thing. All that. Like, we always talk about. Well, why is it on the front? Like, nobody but you needs to know that. You and the white women that you lay down with. The only people who ever needed to know that. The world now did not need to know that Mano likes to be beat like a runaway slave when he's sleeping with white women.
Remember the show he was on, too, because I think her show is based on it's a women's show, so she asks questions like that. I've seen, God rest his soul, King Von on that show talking about women. I mean, that show is based on that. So that's like right now, too. I'm not trying to be funny. You still ain't got to divulge all the information, but if we went on a show, I don't know, y'all probably don't remember this. A lot of y'all, our viewers don't, but there was a Dr. Ruth show. But if Dr. Ruth asked a question, this is the famous thing. If you answer the question honestly and it turns out to be not the popular opinion, then you shouldn't have a problem getting criticized.
Well, here's my thing. So a lot of people when I was reading the comments today, because I knew we was going to talk about this, a lot of people got offended by it, and they went into the whole mentality. He's mentally. That's the problem. Our people are mentally ill. Whatever. We still want to have these thoughts about
a lot of people do.
Being enslaved and this and this and that, whatever the case may be. And then me, I took it. I got what they were saying, but let's be honest, right? If we could just be real for a second, a lot of us got some weird ass fantasies.
Absolutely.
Some weird kinky fantasies and fetishes and everything like that. So, I mean, that's what he's saying is basically borderline being dominated, basically. So a lot of people got fantasies of being dominated. So is that so far to the left? Is it something crazy for him to say he wants, when he deals with white women, he wants to be treated like a slave and beaten and all of this?
So if he wants a dominatrix, my thing is, if that's what he's into, having a dominatrix, then why does it have to be so specific? It has to be a white woman,
because any other thing is not going to get him off. And that's what fetishes is about. It's you're right. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything doesn't get everybody off. I'm just saying. Let's read some comments, but go ahead.
I'll leave this here.
What's good, Hazy?
I'm not saying it's my cup of tea, but maybe some people like feet. I'm just saying.
I like feet.
But I can't get mad if somebody says, and he sets a scenario, because he could easily, if in some cases, he could easily say, you be the cop and you beat me down. Is he foul for that because he's a black man and black men get sometimes physically abused by police? No, he's just thinking that sexual moment.
He wouldn't get written as much for that.
And Ingrid, I'm with you on that, but everybody doesn't feel it. So Ingrid said a black man fantasizing about being enslaved and abused is depraved.
Absolutely. I agree.
Mal said he lost me at the whipping part, but a lot of black men like to dominate white women because of slavery. Yeah, see, that's more common.
Yes. But no, it's the flip side.
That's more common, but he flipped it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he flipped it. And then Grand G said, it sounds like he achieved his goal of keeping my name in the conversation. Yeah, facts. And then Denise said, was it for likes until it didn't work in his favor? Yeah. Shout out to Lucretia Taylor John. Hey, Lucretia. It's better left unsaid.
But I'm not trying to be funny, and I learned this from Storm Norm years ago.
All right.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
You're going to have your haters, but your name is in the news, especially if you're an artist, that it can help you. And I don't know if Mano got a new project, a mixtape coming out. I don't know.
It's possible.
But listen, man, that's his fantasy.
If his comment is this, it says, I like to play this being slave when I'm with white women, you press more details, yada yada. Your master's wife and I just got whooped by him. And the whole time I've been eyeballing you, you've been eyeballing me. I'm going to come in all sweaty after just getting whooped, and you're going to say, no, Billy Joe, no. Master's not going to like it. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, you want it, lady. So is that really being dominated by her?
Hold on.
Wow.
It's just the fact of how Fuse read it. One. How he read his words.
Wow.
No, but yeah, that's still
So
some
it's like,
type of,
you with me, but I'm coming in and I'm taking your wife. So is that being dominated by her?
Yeah. If you really break it down like that.
That's how he said it.
And are we going to
It wasn't like he
criticize?
said she's whipping him, and he's like, no, and beat me.
All right, real quick. yeah, I feel you.
That's a good point.
Lucretia said, it's better left unsaid. For those who are sensitive to that subject matter, it's a slap in the face to those who relate the current state of society as modern-day slavery. It's important to know your audience and respect the diversity of the audience. I feel you on that. And Ingrid said, I wonder how his great-grandparents feel about his fantasy.
Wow, yeah.
Right, Ingrid.
I mean, see, y'all taking it to a level of realism about, but my thing is, what are we talking about here? We're talking about a fantasy.
We're about to talk about a fantasy in a minute.
But people live out fantasies.
But my thing is, it's different if all of a sudden you saw Mano and he ran out here talking about I
slave
don't.
outfit?
I like. But who said that? Kanye. What's that statement Kanye made a couple years ago?
Was a choice.
Yeah,
Right.
Like now, that's real how he feel. But this here is Mano's fantasy. And again, are we mad at the white woman that he's having sex with? Or are you all of a sudden looking at her saying, you trying to dominate the black man? And you, I mean, it depends on how you feel. But at the end of the day, that's his fantasy.
All right.
Agreed.
So, all right. I don't know. He don't get a pass from me on that. But anyway, let's talk about another thing everybody was talking about today. And I was kind of shocked, man, especially because a lot of females, and then P walks in, and he kind of co-signs what the females were saying, whatever. So let's talk about it right now. Lizzo.
Let me turn my head.
Here's the picture right here that everybody's talking about. Y'all see this picture, right? So everybody's talking about this picture, this right here. This is her getting on the plane, whatever, and she posted it up, whatever, and she's proud of this picture. See the picture?
No, he wanted to see on the big screen.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to show you the picture.
Of course, Chill wanted to see.
Yeah.
Chill.
No, I see it. Okay.
All right, so females was going in, saying that's just nasty. It's disgusting. Males was going in, and then some people like myself, I'll put it up here. I'll add it to the mix over here.
Y'all don't know. Y'all can't take a joke. You can't take a joke.
I'm gonna put it over here.
So while Storm is putting up the picture, I'm gonna give you my spiel or my take on this picture. I personally, Smooth P, am tired of seeing Lizzo's ass everywhere. I get it. I'm happy that you're proud of the body that you have and you want to flaunt it off and you want to show everybody that big girls can be sexy too. But I personally don't want to keep seeing your ass everywhere. Put some pants on. You are not Prince or anybody else walking around with chaps and shit. Like, cover your ass up. Like, nobody wants to see that.
But you know what? I gotta be honest, man. I think, especially a lot of dudes, right? Mad hypocritical, right? Because I see a lot of this, and sometimes even less than what she has on, all over Instagram. And then I see cats scrolling and then going like this. Hold on. Let me get so you can see my hand motions. I see cats going like this with the picture. I see cats going like this with the picture, opening up the picture and whatever. And then like, ooh, whatever. So when Shinsea, and that's the pretty Jamaican light-skinned girl.
No, you done pulled out names.
Whatever. Yeah, Shinsea, because she's an artist now. She's big artist now. She got to join out, I think, with Cardi or Megan, one of the two.
Okay.
And when she does it, because she does it a lot, it's, oh my God, she's sexy. Oh, she's beautiful. She's this, she's that. When Lizzo does it, we got a problem with it. So, what's the real deal? Let's be honest. What's the real deal?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
What's the real deal?
I think anybody that does it all the time is too much. Like, if that's your career and that's your life, then you need to get a life. Like I say that respectfully, because there are a lot of so-called Instagram models out here that do nothing but that's all they do is take pictures with their clothes off, whatever, and they're pretty ladies, artists too, whatever. So anybody in general. So say that too is your bread and butter. All it takes is one accident to take all that away. So if that's all that you got, then you're in a bad position. But nobody. Well, let me say me. I don't want to see that all the time. It's nice to look at to see the pretty ladies and that, but sometimes you don't have to show everything all the time.
All right. So
you really don't.
Grand G says someone wants to see it.
Yep.
Ingrid said truth, Norm. Shout out to Hazy Baby. Eb said, I don't agree. Hold on. Eb said, I don't agree. That's hypocritical because there's other IG models out there flaunting their asses for likes. But because I'm sorry, it keeps moving. But because she's a large female, it's disgusting. Yeah, and then Lucretia says there's a difference from trashy to classy.
Exactly.
You can still show some class. Personally, I would be worried to see our youth thinking it's okay to expose so much.
Exactly.
Well, we passed that mark.
Man,
Hazy said if she was 150 with the same outfit on, hella men would call her sexy and beautiful. And Ingrid said she has a lot of followers that love her boldness. And then Tracy said it takes away from the fact she's really talented. Does it though, Tracy?
I'll disagree.
Shout out to Tracy. Much love, much respect.
Yep.
But does it really take away from the fact that she's talented? Because sex and music been going hand in hand for years. This is nothing new. Did
It's
it take
not.
away from when Prince came out with them damn assless chaps? When Prince came out with the assless
you
chaps,
see how I
did it
reference
take-
Prince, right?
Did
Like,
it take away
she
from his
ain't Prince.
talent though? Did it take away from his
Dude.
talent?
But even Prince ain't wear the chaps that
Oh
much.
my God, Prince is wearing the
Bro.
assless chaps. Oh, he can't sing.
And he
Can't play the guitar. He can't play the keyboard because he got on assless chaps. It didn't take away from Prince's talent,
bro.
but he had on assless chaps.
This is today's.
She got on assless chaps.
This is today's society, and if you can't understand it, you might as well just forget about it. Society is vain. You don't gotta be the best looking dude, but if you lose some weight, what's the first thing that we're doing? We're taking pictures, see before, after. This is how, and there's nothing wrong with being proud about
No.
how you look.
Absolutely not. I agree.
There's just nothing wrong with it. So, and I'm like Grand G. Somebody is checking her out. Somebody. Now, there might be other
Send
people
him
like this
picture
is
in his
terrible.
DMs.
This is horrible. But like Norm said, I'm gonna give you 100% props. These fine behind girls, they get money now for their bodies. People get paid for that. So if a girl who's heavy set or a guy who's heavy set or whatever it may be, you're posting, that's on you. Same thing. It's all the same thing. And I was an advocate. If y'all remember last time we was talking about Cardi B being on the Grammys, shaking her ass, people was getting on me. Chill. You can't say that. That's just entertainment. So what the hell? That's her personal page. The internet allows people to take from other people's pages to promote it, to get it out.
Right.
That's her business if she want to do it.
Right.
I'm tired of it. I ain't gonna shame nobody. If that's your business,
I ain't ashamed.
do
I
what
just
you
don't
want
want
to
to see
do.
her ass.
All right, so let's read some comments. A lot of great comments. Grangie said she's pleasing her fans. If all you remember, Kelly Price was once an inspiration to big women. She lost her
Wow.
fans when she lost weight.
Good
For
point.
health reasons or whatever, her big and beautiful fans felt like she turned her back on them. And this is true about Kelly
Yeah, I
Price.
remember that, yeah.
Denise Sparrow said,
how you mad that somebody decides to lose weight?
Agree.
Well, I turn my
that's
back
crazy,
on you
ain't it?
because you decide you don't want. You can't either, for whatever reason, you're not losing weight. How you mad at that person because they lost weight?
Well, I'm sure.
That
I'm
makes
sure.
that's hate.
absolutely no.
I'm sure
sense
Monique-
in the world.
I'm sure Monique lost some fans too. 'Cause
I'm
remember
sure
when
she
when
did.
she was bigger, all she promoted was big girls and talked shit about skinny girls until she lost weight.
well, let's
But
be
how, I don't
honest.
understand how you mad at somebody else for losing weight.
We love Big Luther. We love Big Luther, right? Luther lost the weight, whatever. Oh man, he should have kept that weight. Oh, he don't sound the same. Oh, this, that. Same with Oprah. We love Big Oprah. Oprah lost the weight and
I
whatever
like
like
no
that.
Oprah.
Oh, she's trying to fit in with this such and such.
Man, Oprah got $1 billion. I like Oprah big, small,
So,
whatever she wants.
But when it comes
like
to
no Oprah.
and I think somebody said it. Let me go back to Denise's comment. Denise says she actually has a reality show, talent show, promoting the big girls. Yes, it's all about the big girls. She got a show out, so you can see what she's trying to do. And Tracy said if the talk is more about her butt, you forget she has real talent. I don't really know if I can really rock with that because we talk about Nicki Minaj all the time being fine and look at that behind and look at this or whatever, and Nicki shows a lot of it too.
Nikki
but,
does.
but,
Nikki don't even do that.
But we know, yes, she does.
Nikki
Yes, she does.
walks around with assless chaps.
Yes, Nikki
I've never seen it.
be hitting them pitches hard. I be on Nikki's
But
IG.
what's the
Okay.
difference between
Heavy.
assless chaps and a tight ass miniskirt? It's showing a figure. It's sex. So Listen, P, I do understand what you're saying. Like, there's some level where I might be like, damn, I don't want my little nephew saying that. You right. Come on, Lizzo, have a little.
She was going to Lakers games like that. She's like, no.
At the end of the day, that might be her shtick. And like you said, now somewhere
she's gonna catch a rash on her ass, and then she's gonna stop.
Somewhere there may be a heavy-set young girl who was inspired by her.
But see, chill, you hit it right on the head. We're forgetting that part of it, right? So for everybody, it's like, oh, it's not classy, it's disgusting, it's this, whatever, like that.
Listen to what y'all saying.
But listen to what he just said.
Yeah, I did.
Right? So I know, like, again, how many times have we read the big girl in school or the fat girl in school is getting bullied by the kids, whatever. She doesn't like herself. She starts to think she's not worthy, whatever. And then we hear something tragic happen to this big girl.
I get that.
Right?
Yeah.
So because society paints a picture that if it's 140 pounds, if it's lean and slim and that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And what Lizzo basically is showing, a big part of what she's showing is that, listen, you could be sexy and you could be big and beautiful and sexy all at the same time. Like, you know, like, I'm still worthy. I'm gonna show it just like they show it. What's the difference between me, Cardi, and Megan? What is the difference between Cardi, Lizzo, and Megan?
So why can't she just inspire someone who might be bigger or plus size?
She doing it her way.
No, I'm saying, why can't she, inspire them to just feel better about themselves? So what you're saying is, oh, she might inspire them. So we want her to inspire young girls to go out half naked wearing assless chaps. That's what we want to inspire.
But you can't put that all on Lizzo. I just gave
saying.
you a whole list of artists that do the same thing.
I get that.
Wear,
but you're saying maybe she might inspire somebody. No, she shouldn't want to inspire somebody to do that. If you want to inspire somebody to be proud of the way they look in their body, I get that. I understand that. But to say, oh no, well she might inspire the next young girl. Like, no, if my young overweight daughter walked out of my house with assless chaps because Lizzo inspired her, I'm looking for Lizzo to put my foot in her ass.
Okay.
And I guess you got to look at me as a parent too and say, well, why is someone else able to influence your child so much over you influencing them? But at the end of the day, if that was the route, like, I would be upset as a parent. That, well, Mom, Dad, Lizzo does it, and she's look at her. Like, no, I'm not trying to hear that. If Lizzo wants to inspire you to not be ashamed of your body because you're big or whatever, I get that. But that's not the route. That's not how you do it. That's not the route to go.
I do want to say,
I agree with Grand G said. P, you use too much logic.
I'm sorry.
The entertainment
I'm a
business. That's what I was about to say.
I'm a logical person.
But go ahead.
The only thing too that you got to keep in mind, and to be fair, and I like what Norm brought up about the kids in school and so forth and so on. The big person always got flack. They always did. It is what it is. People make jokes. How many chubby girls wanted to be cheerleaders? And the truth is, they might get the steps and everything, but the truth is, the coaches was like, this girl too damn big to be out here doing splits like that. You know, they don't say it, but we know as black people, we face the same prejudices. You know, I don't want to hire that dude. He black. You know what they say about black people without even knowing. Now, I get Lizzo. Lizzo is being true to herself. Now, somehow we took a lie detector test and found out that this wasn't really her being. I really think she's true to herself. I always think back to that Jill Scott part in Why Did I Get Married, when she was like, I don't like being around you because I'm so fat. And my man finally blurted out, well, if you don't want to be this way, do something to change it. People are proud of who they are. Blacks are proud of their big lips. I'm proud of my thicker lips, my big nose. I'm proud of that and that's all she's doing. She's accentuating how she is.
So when Grace Jones did it, right? Because if y'all recall, back some years, Grace Jones was doing the same thing and wearing that with the behind out, all of that, whatever. You know what people said about Grace Jones? Oh, Grace, she's just wild. Oh, Grace, she's just crazy. Oh, Grace, she's just blah, blah, blah. Right? But nobody's like, yeah, nasty, disgusting, this, that, whatever. See, it's like, it's a difference. Again, it's a difference It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's like Lizzo is catching all the heat and whatever, but what I love about Lizzo is she don't give a damn what
she don't. You're
nobody
right.
says.
That's why she keep
And
coming
can
out
we
with the
keep
ass
it-
and
She's doing her, but you know what I also see? And I gotta say this, I know some females personally, just that I know that are big, that are plus size women, they became more confident. They wear stuff a little bit that's more revealing or that's sexy or whatever the case may be. They're not afraid to show a little bit more or whatever. And you know what? I see them getting jobs that normally a plus size woman that size wouldn't get. I see them hosting events. I see them being accepted more. I see them on red carpets more.
Clothing
I
lines
see
being
them
developed to plus
having
size.
more clothing
Yes.
lines, whatever like that. So I see it different. You know what I'm saying? I applaud Lizzo. I applaud Lizzo. Now I get it. We can't put but the kids, but I don't want my kids with, because that's not just Lizzo. Then you're talking Cardi, you're talking Megan Thee Stallion, you're talking Nicki Minaj, you're talking
Beyonce.
All of them.
You're talking all of them.
I have a question for you guys, though.
Not just Lizzo.
Who's to say, or who said that wearing little to no clothes or no clothes is sexy?
Men.
Who said? I'm just saying. Who's to say that
Men.
You can't.
Who gets the
you
most
can't
likes?
Be sexy.
What sells? Like,
And not trying to be funny.
That tells you what it is.
And not trying to be funny. I'm gonna piggyback on Ghost. Sex sells both ways. Not trying to be funny. I admire them because the way they dress. They got a crew called the Silver Fox Crew. I hear women talking about them. Damn, he look good. Look at his beard. Look at Ron. His beard. Sex sells. No matter how you like it. No matter how much you want to go against it. People want. We're very to ourselves, man. We're very. Social media's made it this way. I'm guilty. We all are. We take a nice picture of ourselves. We post it. We want everybody to be like, oh, that was sharp. You felt that. P, you dress nice. You a nice dresser. You know when you put it on, yeah, I look good, man. I look good today. So let me just put this post up. And it's not that you're being arrogant or conceited,
Man.
but you just put it out there.
But in all honesty, no.
That joker having a burlap sap and think he.
Actually, I'm not. In all honesty, though, Chill.
Actually, I'm not.
You could probably count on one hand how many times I do that. I actually do not do that.
Oh, this is the bone. Somebody calling in. We got
Caller from the 908. State your name, where you calling from. You on the Live in the Cipher Show. What's good?
Hey, I probably got in late, but I wanted to talk about Lizzo.
All right, let's talk about
it. When it comes to Lizzo, there's nothing wrong with what she does with her body, because I was bullied all the time for a different reason, but I understand where she's coming from and how, and she's like, what, I don't give a crap. I'm just my body and I love it. That's great. But one reason why I feel Lizzo is looked down on when she does those things compared to all of the women who also do it is because one minute she's on, showing her booty and dancing.
Right.
And then you go on her Instagram and next thing you know, she's crying because she got somebody messaged something bad about her, saying she's ugly.
Right.
So she has 1 minute her confidence is up and her confidence is down. And you can't really do that when you're in the industry. You just got to be full fit. This is how you feel, this is how you feel, this is how you look, and that's it.
Right.
Absolutely.
No, I agree. I agree with you
Caller.
300%. Good point. What's your name?
Jasmine.
Again, we appreciate
Definitely
you
appreciate
calling
the call,
because you 100% spot on. It's like, listen, once you get in this entertainment industry, you got to realize
you need thick skin.
Yes, you got to have a thick skin, and you got to realize that you are going to be susceptible to criticism from everybody. From the whole world is going to criticize what you wear, what you say,
what you do,
what you do, your body image, everything. They're going to have something to say about it all. So Lizzo is at a point now. She's like, listen, they're going to have something to say anyway. I'm just going to do me.
Also, Lizzo can't win. It means when I say she can't win, if tomorrow she went and had lipo and got implants and came out looking like Nicki Minaj, we just said it. People will be dogging her out. Why she do that? Why she do that? She represented the bigger. So now she's chubby and representing it. We hating on her because of that. So where can you win? You got to be yourself.
What was you saying, caller?
I'm from Plainfield, New Jersey, but I was going to mention also about Nicki and the Cardi thing.
Okay.
Just real quick, and then I was going to stop.
Okay.
When it comes to the whole Nicki and the Cardi, she's been known for showing her butt.
Right.
I mean, she was on this before. She started off as from YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
And she was comedian, all that stuff. Laughing for she was never a comedian, but YouTube, and then she went from loving hip hop, and she was still showing the booty, and then got popular and still showing her booty. So that's kind of what she became, and she didn't hide it either. She was like, "That's what I do." Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
So but she showed confidence when she did it. So people took it, people liked it, and it went along with her for her thing. But I do feel Cardi is more of an entertainer than she is talent. Well, she is more than a professional of certain things. She's more of an entertainer because she'll make you laugh more than she'll make you sing.
Yeah.
And anything, Nicki, she has pictures on Instagram with her butt and everything else because, mind you, she has it. But I feel if you compare the two, just from my perspective, Nicki is known for her raps.
Right.
That's one of the main things she's known for. Is that you listen, she's a lyricist.
Right.
With Cardi, she's known for entertaining.
True.
If you look at her
that's a good
videos
point.
and her just naturally talking, there's a difference between them.
Right.
That's a good point.
Okay.
Well
All right.
said, Cole.
I like
listen,
that.
Well said.
listen, caller. We thank you for calling in. Great
Absolutely.
points you made. Thank you, Jasmine. We appreciate you for rocking on BKS1 Radio. Thank you.
All right.
I am going to
Keep it
say this
locked.
as far as Chill Mr. Keep It Real. My opinion, I am going to say this. Arguably, Cardi, to me, starting from where she was to all the plastic surgery to where she is now, she is the best looking plastic surgeon girl I've ever seen. In my opinion, from where she was,
I ain't going that far.
I think she's fine. Right now, I
fine.
think she's fine as hell.
She's fine. But
If
I
you
don't-
take
I'm
her-
not going to say she's the best looking plastic queen I've ever seen.
Well, when I say it, you know what I'm
Cardi's
saying,
beautiful.
Ghost. Like, compared to where she was, she utilized her plastic surgery correctly to me. Like her lips, her behind, her boobs. Now, if she come back with 48 triple J's, some people go too much. Like our girl, K. Michelle. I remember when we
she had a
interviewed
triple
K.
booty.
Michelle, she ain't need nothing.
But I think Cardi looked good before all the surgery too.
Well,
So
she
that's
needed her
different.
grill fixed.
Well, the teeth. I mean, that's one thing. But I still thought she was.
I think she
Yeah,
on
pretty
point.
good.
now.
No,
She
I'm
look
talking
good as hell
about.
now.
Okay. She was nice, but she needed her teeth. She did need a grill fixed.
Let me read some comments.
Go ahead.
G said, chill, so vain. Ebony said, Hazy said, societal norms say that it's sexy. The way y'all compliment a 140-pound slim model versus a 299-pound in the same outfit. Yep, I agree. And then Lucretia said, truthfully, no one should feel it's okay to expose so much just to portray a form of sexy. Being classy and talented is a different form of sex appeal. Now,
Good
listen.
point.
Now, listen.
Hey, I'm
So
gonna
let's
to
talk
that,
about
because
being
that's
classy
actually-
and talented
Yes.
is a different form of sex appeal. So who is that? That's Alicia Keys,
Absolutely.
right?
You
So
don't
that's
see
Alicia
Alicia
Keys.
going crazy.
Alicia Keys and Cardi B and Nicki is two different types of artists. Those are two different types of artists, and they appealing to a totally different fan base, basically. So in the same, and like with Lizzo, all right. So Lizzo's in a field where she is around the Cardi B, she's around the Megan Thee Stallions. That's her bracket. Even though she does great R&B songs, she's a great singer, she's a great musician, and she's a great songwriter. Right now, to me, does it take away from it, her exposing so much of her body, or does that just make us talk about her more and keeps her in the press? And she knows what she's doing, and she has a publicist, right? And she has a manager, and when she talks to them, I'm quite sure they're like, okay, we need something, we need to get a buzz or whatever like that. Keep doing you. I'm not knocking it. They're not saying, please stop this. You're ruining yourself.
No.
They're not saying that. Because do you think she's ruining herself? If she comes out with a dope record, we still gonna rock with it.
But like you said, at the end of the day, sex sells. That's the way it is. That's the entertainment industry.
And-
no matter what part of it that you were in,
Yeah.
Whether it's music, whether it's movie, whatever. Sex sells. And at the end of the day, they've been using that since the beginning of entertainment.
And we just got finished talking about fetishes. That's actually a fetish. Big, what they call them? BBW.
BBWs, yeah.
BBW is a fetish.
It's a fetish, absolutely. Yeah.
That's a fetish in itself.
Yeah.
So she's not worried about by how she dressed, she's going to lose her fan base. She's not worried about, because I'm dressing this way, I'm going to lose my fan base. Lizzo was good.
No, her fan base loves it.
I do have, and not that it's for me to say it's a problem, but one thing about Lizzo that the young lady said that was on that I don't like. I like people being who they are. If you're upfront and honest, really, that's how you be. Don't just do it to do it. Now, that's where I got a problem at. And then if you coming home crying about, you're tearing up because, damn, I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? Now I'm hearing all this flack about it. You did it. If that's one thing I'll say about Prince, Cardi, like she said, they know when J-Lo put that green dress on, she knew when I'm going to walk this red carpet, I'm going to be the shit that night. And we all know this from our shows, shows that we went to.
Yeah.
It's a competition.
Yeah.
And there are women that's saying, I'm going to be the best looking one here tonight.
All eyes are going to be on me.
Yes.
But I'm glad we said that too, because I just want to get back to the comment too before about what you said about me. The only time you see pictures of me online really like that is because of my wife. My wife wants to take pictures, and she makes me take pictures. I don't be dressed up nice or whatever and say, hey, I need y'all to take like 100 pictures of me and put me all over the internet. Because for one, I know that I look good. I know I look nice. I don't need to put the pictures out there to get people to say, hey, Smooth P, you looking sharp today. Hey, you looking nice. I like that suit. I don't need that. But I guess I'm different. I don't need the recognition. As long as I think I look good, my wife think I look good, I'm good. But like I said, entertainment, business, sex sells.
So that picture when you was in the backyard with the hammer and stuff like that, and you was sweating in the back, and you hold the hammer like this, and you was like this with the hammer, working in my yard today.
Whatever.
About to build something brand new for the backyard. Get ready, y'all.
Whatever.
So what was that? What was that about?
Whatever, bro.
Got him. He wanted that white. And look, he wanted that white slave master to look.
Look, I squeezed the juice myself for the smoothies, y'all.
You
flex his muscle. Look at me squeeze the orange. Bro, come on, cut it out.
Is Lizzo really talented to you guys? Like, is she a great singer?
She's dope. Lizzo was dope, man.
She makes good music.
Yeah, she makes.
I like her. I do like
she
her
makes
songs,
good music.
Yeah,
and it crosses. It across the board. She don't make music just for us. She make music for everybody.
Lizzo, do your thing. Go ahead and do your thing.
Yeah, I ain't mad at man. I'm clapping it up for Lizzo, man.
Yeah, me too.
Just if you're in a plane in front of me like that,
Lizzo.
Kick her in the ass.
None of y'all kicking Lizzo out of bed. All right, anyway.
I'll roll out, though.
All right, listen. Okay.
He said, wow.
Yes or no? Yes or no? T.I., comedian,
sit your ass down.
Or leave it alone?
Sit his ass down.
T.I., Comedy World, or T.I., leave it alone?
Sit your ass down.
I hate to tell people quit, so I'm gonna say, just respect the craft. That's what I'm not telling them to quit. Listen, bro. Everybody thinks now with technology stuff is so easy.
Everybody can do everything now,
and that's the problem.
Yeah.
Everyone's not meant to be a rapper. Somebody might be the DJ. Everybody's not meant to DJ. Somebody might be able to DJ and rap, but they can't do graffiti. I'm just using the Cipher as a pinpoint thing. But if I'm not saying don't try it, but respect the craft. Because you are who you are, you got millions of followers. So we know your fans are going to support you. Meaning, you know what? That's my boy T.I. I'm going to check it out. But then when you get there, it is possible that you can disappoint them with your performance in said craft. And they might say, stick to rapping.
Yeah. All right, so recently.
So I'm going to say no.
Recently, he just got booed. So
She should have.
He went on stage. Hold on.
It was terrible. Yeah.
Got it right here.
The nigga walks in, come slamming his mom. You hear me? Nailing his mom. We ain't been the same since. But goddamn. I'ma tell y'all motherfucking niggas like this. You got one more motherfucking album out of me. It's called Kill the King for motherfuckers like you. And I appreciate y'all because you make me the absolute best, nigga. New York has made me the motherfucking best, nigga. I appreciate you.
I know he was getting booed in New York. That's right. I forgot.
A while ago, he was about 10, 11 years old, man. I think this was the animosity.
Yeah, New York is a whole different animal. You ain't coming here and not
listen,
being funny.
man. Listen, this is what I mean by respect the craft. He ain't do no little venues. He ain't do over 10 or 5. He goes straight to Madison Square Garden.
I just said that earlier.
Like he is someone who's been out there. And that's all I'm saying. Can you imagine a rapper being on tour with Jay-Z and him, you just never heard of him, no nothing on stage? And I'm just saying, T.I., you should know this.
I mean, you mad at him because of the comedy people who doing the tour asked him to come out there?
Yes.
So
I'm not mad at him.
Or the other big comedians who asked him
I'm a
to go
little
on
mad
the
at him
tour?
too because he has to recognize that.
You know, but he's done smaller comedy clubs too.
All right.
They said he did a couple
He
in
should be
Atlanta.
like, yo, big bro.
And not nowhere near enough to get experience to do something like that.
So why are we mad at him using his connections?
Because Ghost, this is what I'm saying to you.
You know, it's not. You can't say he's not respecting the craft because he out there just trying to improve every time. And he ain't doing nothing disrespectful to the craft because he is who he is, and these well-known comedians asked him to come out on a major tour. So would you say no?
All right.
Yeah, I would.
Why?
Let's see what he had to say about that. Let's see what he had to say about that.
Ain't ready.
TMZ.
What's up, Tip?
What's up, bro?
My favorite comedian in the game.
Okay. What's going on with you?
Hey, I saw you got a few G's the other night, man. How'd you take that?
Man, I enjoyed every minute of it.
Part of the process, right?
Yeah, but let's not talk about that one. Let's talk about, when I went the very next day in State Farm Arena and got a standing ovation. Let's talk about that.
Oh, for real, bro?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Oh, well, you tell me about that then, man, because that doesn't make as big a headlines, does it?
Precisely. I think that's, that's the world we live in. But I love every part of the process, every step of the journey. I accept it all. I love it.
Comedians need to go on the road and test out their material. You don't have it just at first. You need to see what the crowd reacts to.
Well, I mean, no. The thing is, as I said in State Farm Arena, and I will be saying, in my bits to come, those boos were premeditated.
Oh, you think?
I know so. They booed. When I opened up for Dave, same jokes, tore the house down. Those are the ones they booed. I know good and damn well those boos were personal. Those were not professional boos based on performance. Those boos were personal.
So how do you take that then? Like what?
Like I said, I take it as motivation. You know what I'm saying?
That's great.
All you do is make adjustments, get better, and move forward. We leave it right there. You know what I'm saying? We don't linger on losses. We take them as lessons and move forward into the future with them.
Because you never get that reaction at a rap show or anything, do you?
I think that's the first time I've ever had that reaction at all in life.
Wow. So it doesn't give you pause,
No, but look though, it actually gives me a new place to begin from. Because when you go through things and you do things the same and you always know going into it, it's going to go phenomenally well. It begins to become mundane and redundant.
Yeah.
Now I have an opportunity to grow, to build, and I love that.
All right.
There you go, thesaurus, man.
Hey.
That is arrogance at its finest. Man, knock it off. So a whole arena of people all got together and talked to each other on the way in and said, hey, we going to premeditate. We gonna boo T.I. when he get up there. When he get up there, ain't nothing. We just gonna boo, because we don't like T.I. The whole arena got together at the concession stand, no doubt, right? While they were buying beers and shit, and said, we're gonna boo him. Man, if you don't knock it the F off.
But you just said before the thing, oh, he's in New York, I knew he was gonna get booed.
Yeah, because New York is a tough crowd. That's what I'm saying.
Philly is tougher.
He's not ready for no New York crowd, is what I meant by saying that. Philly's not tougher than New York.
What?
What?
I think New York is tougher too.
Philly
New York
is
is tougher. I'm not saying
Philly
Philly's not
is
tough.
brutal in every aspect of everything.
I'm not saying they're not brutal, but I think New York. That's why the song says if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. New York's the last test to find out and on be all. We
Shout
can
out to-
argue that, but go ahead.
No, shout out to Grand G. He said, "Do we want to see him fail? Nah, I don't want to see him fail."
No.
Mal said his vocab. Yeah, that's T.I., man. And Lucretia said so true. Chill. Back to your point. Terry said never heard her songs, but I love to watch her walk. Talking about Lizzo. Yo, Terry, you shout out.
Wow.
Denise said, I feel these comedic shows are now going to be territorial like North versus the South. Hopefully won't be a problem. And it's possible. It's possible. And Grand G said every town, if you are not from there, is tough.
See, let me say this too. I'm gonna be 100 here. He has an advantage because of who he is.
Yes or no?
Well, the reason I say he has an advantage is because he has fans. So let me give you an example. On Dancing with the Stars, when a football player comes on, he might not be a great dancer, but he gets a lot of votes because he's popular and his fans are going to call in. Doesn't mean that Emmitt Smith, Hines Ward were the best dancers. There might be a dude who's really a great dancer there, but because they have their fans, they're not going to get critically dogged out.
But
and T.I. is the same way in this case because y'all just said to me.
Comedy is different.
No, because I'm going in to make me laugh. I'm not going in because I love you as a
from
rapper.
his perspective,
but if you ain't gonna make me laugh, then I don't care.
Comedy is different, Joe.
Well, wait. Hear me out. From his perspective, as being the comic, you're absolutely right. But for me, if I like T.I. as an artist, I'm gonna go there. I ain't gonna be like, boo. I might be like, man, give it up for him. I'm gonna be kind of slighted towards him. Come on, T.I., you doing good. But for the person that's a true comic fan, after he watched someone come up out of nowhere, being nothing, went through the little small clubs and everything, they probably gonna be pissed. Like, look at this nigga. He just taking advantage of who he taking advantage of.
See, I think a true comic fan just want to laugh.
So
I don't think any comic fan sits there in the audience and worries about whether that guy came up from the whatever you call that little circuit where you go through a small club.
If they're funny,
if you go on
they're funny.
stage, you make me laugh. You make me laugh. I don't care whether you started on this stage tonight in Madison Square Garden or started in a small comic club. I don't care. Just make me laugh.
So what's the difference between Kevin Hart, and we know him as a comedian, wanting him to now be a serious actor?
And sometimes that fails.
He wants to be a serious actor. What's the difference with Jim
Well, he's
Carrey?
already
I'm gonna tell you,
Jim Carrey, known in the comedy world, he wanted to start being a serious actor. So now you got a rapper that wants to be a comedian.
But I'm gonna say his wanting.
Which might be.
I don't have a problem with that.
I think it is.
And as I said to you, I don't want him to quit. He made great points. I'm gonna keep trying. T.I., didn't he get pissed at some girl who made a remark?
And that's his problem. He doesn't have any humility at all. He doesn't think that he has to start from the bottom. And I was saying that off air before you got here. And that's my problem with him. In his eye, he think he's the greatest. I'm T.I. the greatest. You heard me say, that's never happened to me in my whole life. That's the first time in my life. So now I gotta knock it off, dude. So his thing, he is lying.
He probably not because he probably never got booed at a rap show.
Well,
and that's all he's equating it to. Then he's never been booed like that before.
The guy asked him about rap, and he said, "No, I've never had that happen to me with anything in my life."
That grand scheme, probably not. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
I'm not making a definitive statement that he's lying about it.
This is what I'm saying, though. Like I said, he has no humility. He thinks that he's supposed to start at the top, and you don't, dude. You don't just get a pass because you T.I. and think you're going to go to the top of the charts and you're going to be headlining and people are just going to laugh at me because I say big words.
He's not headlining these shows.
I know he's not.
Stop saying he's headlining. He's not.
I didn't say that he's headlining. I said
think
that he's going to be the headliner. Like in his head, he wants to be the headliner. And he feels he probably should be the headliner in T.I.'s head. And nobody else in the world said.
You know when he could be a headliner? When he could sell the tickets to be the headliner.
I want to get back.
So the person who's going to put the show on and make him the headliner knows he's going to sell enough tickets to fill that arena. Whether you makes him laugh or not, he's getting paid from it.
I do want to get back to what Storm was saying. Storm, you brought up a great point. Sometimes we're victims of what we have become. And the reason I say that, I think Eddie Murphy's a good actor. But when you see Eddie Murphy, Mr. Church was a good movie, I thought.
Great movie.
I thought
Underrated.
his role in Dreamgirls was good.
Underrated.
But when every time we see Eddie Murphy because of his greatness and him being a comic, we sit and look, he got a far to do something. You know what I'm saying? You looking for something.
He killed Dolomite.
He killed it. It's unfortunate that they are a victim of the stereotype.
Yeah, you get stereotyped.
But you can't get mad at that, T.I. And he clarified something. He said he's fine with it. I got to take his word for it.
You even said you can't take Jamie Foxx seriously.
He's a great singer. But
I watch
singer,
many Jamie
actor,
Foxx movies anyway, but I just see him as a comedian. So I don't see him when I see him serious. I laugh. It doesn't matter to me what he does.
He's a great actor.
It's
sure is. I mean, he's
a great actor.
Phenomenal.
He is a great actor.
T.I.'s
But when I see him,
T.I.'s a good
he
actor.
can be great no matter what role it is. I'm gonna laugh. I don't care. He could be dying of cancer. I'm gonna laugh because this is Jamie Foxx.
And I get that, Ghost. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not dissing T.I. on that level. Can he keep trying? Yes. But I just want him
He just need to have some humility.
Well, first, it's not everybody, like the comment, whoever said that in the chat about consider being a comedian whether they didn't come up through the Chitlin circuit. It's a whole different era. You think of the people who came up through that say the Chitlin circuit, like Eddie Murphy or whoever started that younger career, if a big comedian at the time didn't want to pull them on stage when they were doing sold-out arenas, they would say, nah, I don't want to get up there. So what difference does it make whether he's trying his jokes out on a crowd of 150 or a crowd of 25,000?
I think that's a big difference, bro.
No, because you're still learning the craft. Whether if it's going to work, it's going to work. If it's not, it's not.
But here's the advantage of him
Chitlin
being
circuit.
famous.
Richard Pryor.
Here's the advantage.
I'm not worried about being famous. I'm just talking about where he's taking advantage of his fame, but everybody will. What's the purpose of getting yourself to a point and not taking advantage of yourself getting to that point?
There's not a problem with it, but if you're trying to perfect, most people that have achieved where they at, being top, they achieved it through practicing.
But where does it matter where you practice?
It definitely does.
But no, why?
Bro,
Why?
if
Where
I
does it
perform
matter?
right now, you can't tell me I'm gonna be more nervous if I'm a new guy performing in front of 20,000 people versus 15 people. And
But
I've
you
done it
still
before.
up there practicing. So he's been in front of 25,000 people before on the stage.
Yes,
it doesn't
that's
matter.
what I'm saying.
As a rapper,
But it doesn't matter where
But
he's
even as a
practicing at.
rapper,
But it makes a difference in what you're doing.
I don't
See,
think. No, I disagree with
He's
y'all.
confident as a rapper. So
I
him
disagree.
getting in front of 25,000 people.
First of
As
all,
a
if
performer-
you're getting up there as a comic in a whole new field in front of 25,000 people, you're confident regardless of whether you're a rapper or a
disagree.
comedian.
We're gonna disagree.
You're not
on that.
standing up in front of 25,000 people and doing something completely new if you're not confident in who you are.
Ghost. This is all I'm saying.
You can't say he's arrogant and cocky and say he's not confident.
No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying, I'm talking about the human element here. When your Storm is comfortable with doing what he does, so if he up in front of 25,000 people DJing, he's going to have a little nervousness. But if I told him to sing in front of 25,000 people,
Man, the nigga was a rapper. He could sing in front of 25,000
no. There's
people.
a difference between performing and what you do performing. What I'm saying is 25,000 people as a performer doesn't intimidate you. But if you're doing something out of your lane, you are afraid because you might fuck up and look stupid.
He's
It's
still
not the
learning his
same.
craft where he's at. It doesn't matter how many people in the audience.
Ghost, most comics learn the craft. You can ask
Here we
Bob,
go with most.
Bob,
I'm not saying most. We're talking about what he is right now.
Listen, Bob,
this is
ask
not
Bob Sumner.
the same.
What I'm saying is this. Most people practice at home with their own jokes alone. And even when you perform in front of a mirror so you can see how you look. But now, as the numbers get greater, you are closer to getting scrutinized, which could make an affect you at your market.
But that's
if you're
not, it's not
corny, you're going to go
affecting-
down.
It's not affecting his market. T.I.'s T.I.
But that's my point.
He's going to practice in front of 25,000 people.
We
I don't
gonna-
understand why people are getting so upset about it. This
I
is his-
want my money
this is his
back.
That's your choice.
Listen.
But you didn't pay to go see T.I. The people who were there
That's fair
asked him to
point.
come there. You
Rick
didn't pay to go
Michaels-
see T.I. If T.I. was the headliner and you paid for your ticket, you chose to go there for T.I. They didn't go to none of these comedy clubs choosing to see T.I. there. He was asked to come and be there. If he's practicing in front of 25,000 people, he's practicing in front of 25,000 people.
Let's read some comments.
I love it.
All right. Lucretia said, it's not a problem pursuing your aspirations. I agree. Must have humility. Singers can act as well as be comedians. Queen Latifah acts, sings, and does hip-hop. Facts. and that's when.
Well, Queen Latifah was a touchy subject with Chill.
Yeah. And before that, that's when.
And what she do? I ain't getting no ticket for that.
That's what Ingrid said. Can you only be considered a comedian if you've been on the Chitlin circuit? And then Grand G said,
"Don't we mad because T.I. Chitlin circuit is 25,000 fans?
That logic can be used on every level, Chill."
Agreed. But agreed. All I'm saying is, as a performer, I'm just talking about performer. G, you've been on stage. Storm, we all been on stage before.
Right.
There is a difference between 25,000 people. Somebody like Michael Jackson, he's used to 25,000 people singing. But if you told Mike, I don't know, do something. Well, he's so talented. He did everything. God rest his soul. But if he done something totally different and he has the chance of messing up, it can stop his market as far as whatever he's trying to do. And
it's not. Nothing's stopping Michael Jackson's market at that point.
It may stop him at what he's trying to do. If they told him, Michael Jackson,
you're gonna learn one way or the other whether you could be a comedian or do whatever what you were trying to do.
Exactly.
So you're gonna fail in front of 150 or fail in front of 25,000. Either way, you fail.
And
you'll
they
learn
will always
learn a harsher
love,
way, the faster way.
And they will always love T.I. as far as the rap. He's got nothing to lose.
So then, what difference does it make whether he comes through?
You ever had a late
or perform with 25,000 people?
Because I'm speaking from the perspective of someone who's not famous.
I'm speaking from the perspective of T.I.
And T.I. can walk away.
Anybody who's not famous is not getting that role because they don't have them connections. That's just point blank.
And they're going to run the Chitlin circuit
because they have to.
Go ahead. What we got, Storm?
All right. So
he crazy too.
No, I was trying to find.
I'm not a fan of his because but he's funny, but I get tired of the African.
Who's that? Michael Blackson?
Yeah, I get tired of that. Ooh, what's that down there in Brown?
He was talking to the T.I. I can't find.
See that?
All right.
I'm hating.
All right. So let's go to Trick Daddy. All right. So earlier we was talking about saying too much and saying too much and putting too much information out there, right? So let me show y'all this. So basically, Trick Daddy details his experience with gonorrhea. Now, he's at a Breakfast Club interview talking about his experience with gonorrhea. All right. Now, I don't know if I would have had this conversation out there because once you put that out there, you know, and you're a self-proclaimed ladies man and and I'm a pimp, I'm this, that, whatever like that, you know, you're going to have a lot of females listening to this like, yeah.
Exactly,
or if you try to talk to them like, no, thank you. Oh, thank you. Keep it moving because they heard the interview, whatever. But let's play the clip.
At Sundays, that'll be about it.
Let's play the clip.
You ever had a late reaction to something and then reacted violently?
I don't think I had the late reaction I had one time was gonorrhea. I thought I was personally fine, and I found out she burnt me 3 days later. But that's the only late reaction I ever had. But I react right at the moment.
Now back up for a second to this gonorrhea thing.
She heard gonorrhea. Back up. It takes 3 days for you to puss up.
Did you know who it was immediately?
No, but I had a deal because I had 2 girls. Well, I had 1 girl, then I had this other dude girl. But it was funny. It was funny. It was funny. It was sad at first. It became funny because in Miami at that time, if you caught VD, a venereal disease, right? Mm-hmm. They asked you, well, did you have group sex? Who you had it with? And then they had these health department vans that'll go get them. And I put all my homeboys' name on the list. And they came to the school and got them. They come right to your school and get you.
Did they get your CO?
Nah.
So wait, did you tell the women like, listen, you should go get tested?
Because what a lot of people don't know with sexually transmitted diseases such as gonorrhea, if you don't tell the girl you had sex with that I got something, or you possibly gave me something, or I gave you something, then y'all keep passing it around.
That's right.
So you have to get rid of it.
Did you ever do the earwax test back in the day? You Geechee. You know
the earwax test, I did it a lot of times, but I don't think it worked.
Okay.
I don't think so.
So you heard about this earwax test?
Come on now.
Yes, that's a Geechee thing. You'll know if they got something if you stick your finger in your ear and then insert it.
That's right. You put it in the poom poom, and if she jump,
she got something.
I thought you was making that up.
No.
Yo, hold up.
You ever had a late reaction to something?
Too much
And then
information. Too much information.
Down to the earwax.
Put all his homeboys on the list.
Yeah. Yo, he snitched on his homeboys.
I guess if I'm going down, they going down too.
And got him on a VD list.
Well, I guess he wanted to make. Well, in actuality, I think he was looking out for him.
It's a public service.
You know what I'm saying?
They all probably running around behind the same people.
Exactly. So like, go round all them jokers up before they hit somebody else again. That he hits it. The vicious circle again.
The good thing about him is he's a thug. That was my song. That song was dope.
Man, I like Trick Daddy.
So, yeah, Trick Daddy cool, but I just think now
he got a little cooking show now.
Yeah.
What?
Well, he got
in a restaurant.
Well, he been at the restaurant Sundays. It's super popular. The food is good. Really? Actually, next time I go to Miami, I said I'm going to make sure I go there.
Is it like soul food?
Soul food, yeah.
I'm going to be making sure everybody wash their hands
I'm a
after watching this. Everybody make sure you wash your hands. Sanitize.
It's
too
sad,
much information, man.
It's just a dirty show.
He kind of cleared it up a little bit at the end. I like how he steered it.
Did you?
No, because at the end, remember he did say it was almost like a public service announcement. He's like, yeah, because if you got to ask and you got to spread it so we can stop the disease right here and there. So it's kind of a little message to it. So he kind of cleaned it up a little bit, but he shouldn't have brought this up. And Charlemagne and them just feed into it.
Yeah, they love stuff like that.
Listen. I just realized it's 11:37. I'll be back tomorrow with Hurricane Kiss on the Storm Warning Show. What else we got going on? Yeah, make sure y'all tune in to Beards and Ballheads too. That's Monday nights. That's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the Owl Show is the next day. That's 7 to 8 p.m. All right, and then you got the Dollhouse on from 7 to 9 p.m. on Wednesday nights, and we come on right after the Dollhouse. All right, so make sure y'all keep it locked. Listen, if you get a chance, man, take somebody out for brunch, please. Take somebody out for brunch. Come rock with us at the Sip and Slow Jam Sunday brunch at Darius Grill, located in Greenbrook, New Jersey. Come and have a grown folks time. We have a good time there. Come and rock out, have some fun. This week, listen, and I did it before, and actually P won. I'm like, damn, P won? P's table won. A bottle of champagne and some orange juice. All right, so listen, I'm going to be giving out a couple bottles of champagne and some orange juice for a table that gets some music trivia. Yeah, we're going to do some music trivia this week at the Sunday brunch, Sipping Slow Jams. So, get your music knowledge on. And get ready, man. We're going to have a lot of fun this Sunday. Come on out.
The jambalaya is delicious.
Yeah,
man.
Special menu. He got a special menu popping this Sunday, too. So come on out. It starts at 11:30 a.m. All right, and we know it's Easter Sunday. That's why you should come out, because you're going to be in your little Easter Sunday clothes and all of that, whatever. But 11:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. is going to be the Sip and Slow Jam Sunday brunch with yours truly, BKS1 Radio and DJ Storm known the General. All right, so come on out, man. Just have a good time, man. And have a good grown folks time. All right?
So when you go out and worshiping your white Jesus on Easter Sunday,
oh, wow,
you need to come out and worship the black turntable God.
Wow. Wow.
This is why we don't take. This is why we rarely let him out the house, man. We usually keep him in the basement.
You see, he's separated in the shot, right? That's the case. So all the lightning gets him.
Yeah, let the lightning go that away. That away. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. But come on out, man. Rock and vibe with us, man. It's a whole new vibe. Come on out. We definitely going to have fun this Sunday. Maybe a surprise. I'm trying to. Lucretia, hit up Rosa. Wanted to come through and sing. I'm going to also hit up Melissa, man, see if she come through and actually sing live. But this Sunday, we're going to let people who want to get on the mic.
No, this is the Chitlin circuit.
Yeah, we're going to let people who want to get on the mic just get up there and sing if they want to.
They're gonna be like,
and just have some fun and everything. Who knows?
Tell Tia to come in.
We just going to have a lot of fun this Sunday. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. So come on out. Sipping Slow Jams Sunday brunch at Darius Grill. All right? Peace and blessings. Again, remember, this show is never about us.
It's always about you.
Because you are the next best kept secret.
Good night, y'all.
Yes. See y'all tomorrow on the Storm Warning Show with me and Hurricane Kiss. We're going to talk about relationship topics, ladies. We got a few relationship topics we're going to talk about tomorrow. And we're going to hit y'all on the head with a few things and everything. So you're definitely going to want to tune in tomorrow, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Peace and blessings.
Peace.
We out.
We out.
Shantae, Shantae. Shantae, Shantae. Shantae, Shantae. That's all I got. Peace.